Good morning to all you young Restless fans, Justin Fleming here. And I'm here today to give all of you a spoiler for today's episode of CBS daytime drama, Young Restless. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't give all of you a spoiler yesterday because I overslept yesterday. So here goes. I'm going to give here's my little spoiler today. Here's today's spoiler. I'm going to read it to all of you. Today on the Young Restless, in Chancellor Park, Michael spots Phyllis reading Catherine's Plague. She says Jack told her Catherine was gone. Michael misses her every day. They talk about Phyllis' missing year. She is tired of people treating her like a child. Michael feels if Jack is keeping something from her, it's for her own good. Phyllis says there's nothing worse than being blindsided by someone you love. Michael is glad she and Jack are back on the same page. Phyllis accuses Michael of protecting her. She knows Jack dated someone. Michael defends Jack and encourages her to put Jack's pain over her jealousy. Michael will want Lauren to move on if something happens to him. Michael Phyllis scoffs. Nothing will happen to him. And then, at Tripot, Abby tells Jack she thinks Billy will get back with Victoria. Chelsea was just a woman to keep his warm bed until he is reunited with the one he belongs with, like Kelly was for him. Kelly appears. Is she right, Jack? Kelly snarks at Abby, who leaves. Jack tells Kelly he made a promise to Phyllis. She asks if he put her ring back on out of obligation. He admits it's out of love. Kelly reads the not act to Jack about how he wooed her and made her fall in love with him. I hate you for that, Jack. Jack never meant to mislead her. He loved her and doesn't love Phyllis more. Yeah, sure, Jack, you liar. I am so great. Just longer. I am so grateful to you. Kelly screams that she doesn't want his gratitude or pity. She pushes past Phyllis as she goes. Phyllis asks, "What was that about?" Jack says the holidays are hard for Kelly, who has lost a child. Phyllis thinks planning their wedding will give her something to focus on. She turns her attention toward taking her job back. Jack can give Billy another position. Jack blurts, "You can't ask me to go back on every commitment I made while you were gone." You know what? Jack is an idiot. He dumb. Very, very dumb. Leaving Kelly and going to Phyllis. Jack is dumb. Very dumb. I know all of you would agree. And then, at the underground, Mariah tells Kevin about her Thanksgiving. He teases her about caring and says he spent the holiday alone, watching the parade. Their hands meet and they pull away. Summer and Austin appear with Christmas decorations. Mariah complains and they start arguing about Sharon. Mariah accuses Summer of not caring about hurting Faith. Summer says Sharon deserves to lose custody. Mariah says the only one who will suffer is Faith. Summer tells her she is already pretending to be one daughter. Now she can fill in for the other after Mariah and Kevin talk about the situation. Mariah believes Faith should be with her mom. Elsewhere, Austin tells Summer that Mariah had a point about Faith. Abby arrives. She tells Summer what happened with Kelly and then says, "Speaking of prior loves, I heard you spoke to Kyle." She says Summer must be curious about how things might have turned out. Mariah listens. She goes to Austin and talks about how close Summer and Kyle were. Austin isn't concerned. Kevin asks Mariah why she's messing with Austin's head. They get to talking about the fantasy author she likes. Kevin grins. Austin joins Abby and Summer to ask Kyle if Kyle will be back for Christmas. Summer reassures him she didn't know what love was back then. They take the mistletoe and head home. Ryan watches them. Kevin warns whatever she's thinking won't turn out well. And then at the club, Hillary tells Devine his date from accounting. She's quiet but willing to play along. Devine feels it will be a tough sell if she's too shy. A gorgeous woman appears. There's nothing shy about me. Hillary muses that Gwen looks different. She says there's more to her than calculators and spreadsheets. She and Devine start chatting. Lily and Neil arrive. Hillary warns Gwen to be subtle. They settle at the table. Kane couldn't be there. Neil reads an article and they're all proud. Neil wants to know all about Gwen, who charms him. Neil declares a keeper. Lily asks how they met. Gwen says through a friend. Devon says through a club. And Hillary interjects, both. Lily wonders how she would know. Suspicions. Hillary says Gwen told her earlier. Gwen gets Neil mixed up with Tucker, thinking he owned a record label, and then heads to the restroom. Lily and Neil grill Devon by how well they know each other. Devon walks Gwen out after it becomes clear she thinks he's using her to cover being gay. He says he's not. She liked to go out sometime. Kelly arrives and tells Lily about Jack's engagement, and he wants her to plan the wedding. Lily says Jack's a fool. You know what? I think Lily is absolutely right. Jack is a fool. One dumbass fool for walking out on Kelly and being with Phyllis. Phyllis is a little dangerous, a little wicked. I know all you think would think that too. And then today, at the office, Michael learns he has stage-3 prostate cancer. It has spread to surrounding tissue, but not lymph nodes, which is good. Michael looks zoned as he describes possible treatments. After he asks about the alternative treatments, the doctor warns him to think about his family. Michael will wait until after the holidays. The doctor warns about putting it off. Well, that's my little spoiler for all you Young and Restless fans. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. All you have to do is subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. I can give you the updates and spoilers of what's happening on the Young and Restless at any time. Subscribe to me. I'm out of here. Peace. Have a nice day.